Good evening, everybody, and welcome. I'm so really happy to see all you folks piling on, and a few more are still coming. We're dealing with a couple of people who are having trouble getting in, and we're trying to help them out. Don't know what the problem is, but give us just another second or two, and we'll get the show rolling. But let me welcome you. Good evening, Pam, Cynthia, Janet. Welcome aboard, Bill. Good to see you. Sandra, Mark, and Deborah and Sue, Chris, and Al B. Hello, welcome aboard. And I think there's a few more people going to be coming here in the last couple of minutes. Yeah, we're looking forward to it too. And I don't know, do you prefer to be called Sandra or Sandy? I just never really asked you that. So why don't you tell me what you prefer to be called? And are you helping Marta, Laura? Or are we?
Yeah, I sent her a YouTube link to see if maybe she can get on that way.
Okay. So for some reason, Sandy. All right, Sandy. Yeah, for some reason we have Marta's out there trying to get in, and we're trying to help her. So, but we're ready to go. Hey, listen, we've got some really exciting information for you tonight. We've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. And can anybody tell me what movie that's from, by the way? Anybody in the chat want to tell me what movie that came from?
I don't even know what movie that came from.
Huh?
I don't even know what movie that came from. So I hope somebody else knows.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Because I already told you once, but you've forgotten. We've got a long ways to go and a short time to get there. Well, we have some really exciting information for you tonight. And I'm going to tell you before I start, I'm going to just take a second or two here and just tell you that, I'm not 100% sure that if I saw this webinar a year ago, I would have believed it. But it's all true, and everything's verifiable. And we have some really incredibly interesting stuff, and you've got an incredible opportunity, and we're going to lay it out for you tonight. So, having said that, are we good to go? Laura, do you want to say hi to everybody, or should we just launch the presentation? Smokey and the Bandit. You got it, Chris. Smokey and the Bandit. That's where it comes from.
No, I just wanted to say I appreciate everybody showing up, and you're going to see tonight that we spent a lot of time putting this together for our team, and that we appreciate you. And I just think that you're going to see that this is something that could change your life, and it changed mine. So I'm a huge proponent of what we're going to talk about, and you're going to see why. So welcome aboard.
And me too. Welcome aboard. And you're going to want to stay to the end, because we have some special offers for you, and you're going to be part of it. You want to see everything that's available to you. So hang on, and let's go to screen share. So we are sharing the screen. We're going to present to everyone, and here is. Does everybody see the PowerPoint? Can you see it, Laura?
I see it.
Cool. Well, if you can see it, hopefully the people in the chat can see it too. So here we go, the next trillion-dollar industry and how you can benefit. And as I've been saying in the little videos and emails and everything that have been leading up to this, it's how you can benefit even if you hate to sell. And one of the things people say is, oh, I'm not a salesman, I can't sell. Well, we don't want you to sell. So put that out of your mind. There's no selling involved. Let's talk about what there is. But first, I have a question for you. A quick question. Just curious, how would it feel if you and your family were hyper healthy, had minimal or no medical bills, no dental bills? How would that feel? Now, Laura, are you going to ping pong with me? We're just talking here.
You have to do the slides to do the fly-ins, because I can't take over the screen.
Well, I know, but I can push the button. You can talk.
All right. Well, all right. So here's another question. How would it feel if you could extend your active lifestyle well beyond your 60s, your 70s, and even your 80s or 90s?
Let me interject with a sad statistic. If I take 100 people in their mid-20s and start them off on a career path through life, by the time 65 comes around, 45 years later, roughly 23 of them are dead. What did they die from? Did they really have to die? Why did they die? We're going to talk about health tonight and how you can be hyper healthy. I'm going to give you another statistic about those 100 people. Only 4 of them or 5 of them are financially self-sufficient by the time they reach age 65. We'll talk about that more later. So, just curious, here's another question for you. Laura?
How would it feel if you were financially independent and able to live the life of your dreams?
Yeah. Wouldn't that feel pretty awesome? What if you could take more vacations?
Stay home with your kids.
No, that's important to you, Laura, isn't it?
It's very important to me because that's actually why I started in the network marketing business, because I couldn't find a job that went around my schedule so that I could still be home with my kids.
You know, what many people don't know is that I was also a single parent for 14 years, and I worked from home during those years. So I've got a lot of background in stay-at-home, work-at-home businesses. So, Laura, take it. You're the mom now. My kids have kids of their own now. I'm too old to be a mom.
Well, you know, because kids grow up so fast, it was also important to me that I'm still able to go on field trips and be there for them and take pictures and just see their faces when they go to places, and they're excited because I can be there.
Yeah. Now, if you're young enough to have kids right now or thinking about having kids, do you want to raise your kids, or do you want the daycare center raising them? What if you could attend the school functions and you could be a volunteer and you could help them in their classroom? When my kids were growing up, I went to everything they did. I was there. I was able to be there for them. How would you like that for yourself? Maybe you'd like to drive a better car. Jump in here, Laura. You know me. I'll keep talking.
Well, I would like to live in my dream home. You know, fortunately, I really love my home right now. But there are many people who they live in a small home or live in a home that, you know, if they could afford a different one, I bet you they would move.
Yeah, for sure. And you know, wonder what happened to the fly-in on that. Oh God, the editor's been screwing around again. I think we're gonna have a chat with the editor, Laura. So, you know, ladies and gentlemen, here's the reality. This is the next trillion-dollar industry. The planet is going green, and it's only going to do it one time, and it's now. And, you know, the question is, how will it feel to you when you're ahead of the next paradigm shift on the planet? Do you know what a paradigm shift is? That's like when everything changes. Like the internet was the last major paradigm shift. How would you like to be ahead of it and participate in it? It's the next trillion-dollar industry, and it's coming at you like a freight train. That'd be a pretty smart move, huh? So, let's rock this thing. Let's slide into home, yelling and screaming, woohoo! We made it. Laura?
So who is this for? All right, this is for you if you care about your health and your health of your family and your friends. If you want to remain active well past middle age, if you want a residual income that will last well past normal retirement years, you want a lifestyle of freedom and choice, and you're willing to work for it.
Yeah, there aren't any get-rich-quick schemes here. And this is not for you. If your attitude is that it doesn't matter what you eat or drink or how many chemicals you use, because you got to die from something someday. You know how many times I've heard that. And that's a fine thing to say until you wake up one day and find out you've got liver cancer. Then you're going to wish you'd done something different. But that's the reality. If that's your attitude, this isn't for you. So if you have a negative attitude and you're thinking, yeah, this can't work for me, well, it won't work for you. And you also got to be coachable. If you work with us and you're coachable and you have the right attitude, I promise you, we can take you to the top. We know where we're going. We know how to get there. Let me tell you a little bit about me, just a scotch. I'm sort of retired. By background, I'm actually an electronics engineer. You might want to know how an electronics engineer ended up owning a flight school, but that's a whole other story. We won't talk about that today. But I have been a business owner. I've been in work from home businesses for 20, 25, 30 years, and I've also owned small businesses. And the biggest small business I owned was a $5 million business. I had a flight school with roughly 30 airplanes, 30 flight instructors. But I've been an internet and network marketer for about 20 years. I've been in several different network marketing companies, and I'm going to tell you about one tonight. This is the best one that I've ever seen, bar none. There is no exception. What we have here tonight is superior to anything I've seen out there on the planet. And I'm a coach, a mentor, a friend, a speaker. I've spoken on stage over 600 times as an engineer, speaking to audiences. And well, I'd like to believe I'm someone you can trust. Don't take my word for it. Ask the people that know me. And then there's Laura. A little about Laura.
I can say I can really trust you, Len. So I'll vouch for you. So a little bit about me. Well, I'm a work from home mom, and I'm married to the most wonderful man on the planet. And we have two beautiful, darling young ladies. That's true. Sometimes they can get a little out of hand, but not too much. Now, if you know anything about me, and you might not, but you will, I'm a Disney lover. I've loved Mickey Mouse ever since I was 5. I'm an internet and network marketer, and only since last May. So what I have to say about that is only since last May. And when you take a look at how far I've come, you'll know that Len is a very good coach.
Thank you.
And so I've become a coach, a motivator, a friend. I volunteer at the parish and at the school. And I'm a post-corporate career businesswoman. So that just means that I had a fancy job. I worked about 70 hours a week. I went to school and I worked at the same time, full time, and I did all of that before children. And the other thing that you should know about me is I love technology. So in our business, we do a lot of posting, a lot of creative exposures. We have to know technology, doing live videos and all the different strategies and all of the different marketing, you know, all of the different applications. And that's one of the things that I really love, and it really does come easy to me. So that's good to have somebody on your team that loves technology so much.
And Laura's very good at it. I can attest to that. Let me tell you some, sorry about that slide change there. I got my finger on the button, trigger finger here. Let me tell you about a few big misconceptions. One of the biggest misconceptions people have is the government is protecting us. Forget it. Flag on the play. They're not protecting you. Not at all. If it's on the shelf in the store, it must be safe. The government wouldn't let things on the shelf in the store that aren't safe, would they? Yes, they would. They are. Yes, they do. And they have been. They have been since the 1930s. Going organic costs too much. It's difficult. It's time consuming. Oh, I don't have time for all that. Perish the thought. It doesn't cost too much. And we're going to explain that in a little bit. But it's really simple to start to change your life. And the reason you want to do that is, remember all those people that were dead by the time they got to be 65, they never got to be 65? That's one of the reasons why you want to do it. The company that we're about to tell you about tonight has been in business for a long time. Oh, I'm sorry. Wrong. The company that's putting your products on the shelf in the supermarkets have been in business a long time. As you might ask, how can they possibly be putting chemicals in their products? They are. Trust me, they are. They're self-regulated. Want to take this?
Yep. Since about 1930, and we're not exactly sure 30 what, but
35, 30, somewhere in there.
Yep. The food industry and personal care industry has been self-regulated Companies legally use cheap toxic chemicals in products to increase their profits. And I know one particular company that I could name right now, which is the reason that I stopped using it. That's one company who had been around for a very, very, very long time. This is what I thought with them. I thought, gosh, they've been around for a long time. How can they possibly put chemicals in their products? That's why.
And these aren't just minor skin and eye irritants. They're chemicals known to cause cancer, as well as neurotoxins, hormone disruptors, liver and kidney problems, reproductive issues, Alzheimer's, and much more. The government basically turned its back in 1935 roughly and said, oh, you guys can self-regulate. We trust you not to kill your customers. Well, that trust was misplaced. You don't believe us? Check it out for yourself. Here we go. You want to tell them about EWG?
I do. So when I first met Len, he told me, go pick up some shampoo that I had in the bathroom that my daughters were using, and go check out ewg.org/skimdeep. Now they have a database there that will tell you what colors, go to what level of chemicals. So they have green, that's low chemicals. I think they have yellow, and then they have red. Well, that's how you can check. You can check your toothpaste, your household cleaners, shampoo, and other personal care products.
So the database is at www.ewg.org/skimdeep. And you can become a conscious consumer. You can check your own products. You don't have to believe us. That's an independent database, not funded by any of the companies and not controlled by the government. And then you can decide what you want to do to dramatically improve your health by going green and getting paid. We'll talk about how to get paid in a little bit. But did you know? Laura, you want to take it?
Sure. The average person absorbs over 120 toxic chemicals into their bloodstream every day before 9 a.m.
I don't see any toxic chemicals. I'm just putting shampoo on my hair. Where's them toxic chemicals coming from? Laura? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, but I didn't see the slide change, so.
It didn't change. It didn't change. They're coming from your shampoo. They're coming from your underarm deodorant, from your toothpaste, from your body wash, from your makeup. They're in all of those things that you put on your body every morning. Just read the label and go check it out on ewg.org/skindeep and prove it for yourself. Again, these are not just minor irritants. They are seriously harmful chemicals known to cause cancer, as well as neurotoxins, hormone disruptors, liver and kidney problems, reproductive issues, Alzheimer's, and more. Laura?
It all begins in the womb, the unexpected toxic overload. In a recent study, toxicity levels were measured in the umbilical cord of 10 babies in the womb, and hundreds, I'm going to repeat that, hundreds of chemicals were found.
Yeah, you would have thought that a baby in the mother's womb was at least safe. It's not. There's so many chemicals in our environment, and we're being assaulted by them so often, so continuously, that they're everywhere. It's time to wake up. Laura?
Here's our wake-up call. 1 in 3 is overweight. 1 in 6 has learning disabilities. 1 in 9 has asthma. 1 in 10 has ADHD. 1 in 12 has food allergies. 1 in 20 has seizures. 1 in 54 U.S. males has autism. And 50% of all U.S. children have a chronic illness or they're overweight.
Let me just talk about food allergies for just a second. What are they allergic to? Are they allergic to food? Or are they allergic to the chemicals that are in the food? Our entire food source has been compromised. So the question really is this, very simple. Are we overexposed? Well, what do you think? What is this long-term cumulative effect of all this constant toxic overload doing to you, to your children, to your family, to your loved ones? Are we overexposed? Yes or yes? What can we do about it? Laura?
You are the solution. HyperHealth is within your reach. We offer a rapidly growing line of over 100 toxic chemical-free, organic, and wild-crafted products, including personal care, skin care, home care, baby care, nutrition care, or nutritional products, essential oils, and beauty care.
You know, I want to pick on baby care for just a moment. I know young mothers with young babies, infants at home, that are putting Johnson shampoo on their babies. It's got petroleum products in it. It's got seriously toxic chemicals in it. You find that out, right, Laura? Isn't that the one you were using?
That's the one that we were using. And yes, I did find that odd because I thought Johnson & Johnson had been in business for so many years that I trusted them.
Do you trust them today?
Absolutely not.
Can't trust them.
Can't trust them.
No. Just keep going. You're on a roll.
All right. Well, we have body nourishing, skin safe, and our products, that's what our products are. They're body nourishing and they're skin safe. We have personal care, spa and beauty, baby care, therapeutic, certified organic essential oils, dental care, household cleaning. And our products, they're 100% certified, toxic-free, organic and wild-crafted, and they can help transform your health and life dramatically.
So what can you do? You can make simple changes easily, effectively, and inexpensively. Look, just changing out your toothpaste, your shampoo, and your conditioner can reduce your morning chemical intake by up to 75 toxic substances. So the objection that it's hard, it takes time, it's expensive to go organic, isn't valid. It really isn't. And especially when you compare the cost of going organic to the cost of going to the doctor. And, you know, shouldn't your home be the safest place for them? Minimize your toxic overload. What if you simply reduced the man-made toxins in your home by half? What impact would that have on your family? And shouldn't your home be the safest place in the planet for your kids? And kitty cat. Take it away.
Well, we also have pH balanced and toxin-free nutritional products, vitamins, and other supplements. We have non-GMO, vegan, alkaline, soy-free, gluten-free, dairy-free, no heat, dehydration, no artificial ingredients. We have organic and wild-crafted protein shakes, wild-crafted super reds. And the wild-crafted super reds, they're 5.5 pounds of superfruit in every tiny scoop, and I love them. We also have the Power Ionic Charge for the organic earth greens. If you look in the picture there with the arrow, they have, it's a microcluster to your cells for superior bioavailability, and they are also 5.5 pounds of vegetation. And those two together, that's what I take in the morning. And then we also have the B-tabs.
Sorry. The driver here is getting a little spastic.
We have the B Natural tabs, which contain every known ingredient to sustain life, including 22 amino acids, 27 minerals, enzymes, and coenzymes. And there's many more products coming. They're on their way.
So that's the product line. Over 100 products, and the line is growing continuously. With a company that's been in business about 7 years now, and is rock solid, financially stable. So the next question is, what about you? Do you like helping people? Most people do. And I want to ask you to do me a favor for just a moment. I know I'm a little weird. Close your eyes. Now, come on, humor me. Just humor me. Do it. Close your eyes. Unless you're driving. If you're driving, don't close your eyes. And I want you to draw a picture in your mind of your ideal lifestyle. Where do you live? Where do your kids go to school? Where are your grandkids? Where do you go on vacation? What do you drive? Where do you go? Where do you go for entertainment? What do you do with your life? Your ideal lifestyle. You know, and here's the question I have for you. Do you have a way to get there? Can you honestly see yourself? Go ahead and open your eyes. If you were to make a vision board, could you honestly see yourself? Do you have the mechanism to get there? And if you don't, listen up, because that's where we're going to take you next. What if you could simply share and get paid? Now, we told you there's no selling involved, and we mean that, because we don't want you to sell. You don't have to sell people on the idea of a healthy lifestyle. You have to educate them and explain to them what they can do. So what if you could get paid for sharing products you believe in with people you love? Just as we are doing, as Laura and I are doing tonight. You don't have to do webinars, but as we're doing tonight, we use these products personally, and we love them, and we want to share them with everybody we know. And then you decide whether it's for you or not. Are we twisting your arm into buying something? No. Are we sharing an opportunity? Yes. Share and get paid. What a concept. You want to take this one, Laura, or should I keep rolling?
No, I can take it. We have 6 paychecks. 30% weekly pay on unlimited retail customers. No monthly purchase required. $50 or $100 pay on unlimited one-time Go Green discount pack customers. $500 one-time pay to all executives who reach quota in the first 30 days. 10% weekly override on unlimited wholesale website customers. 100% weekly override on unlimited personally referred business centers. And I personally think this is a bonus, but 1% annual profit sharing in unlimited countries for the first 50 execs to reach the quota. That kind of tells me that there's not that many reps out there globally, and there's a chance that 1% could be any one of us.
Oh, absolutely. And there's better than a chance. It's a really good chance. But we're going to dig a little bit deeper into this. So one of the most exciting parts of this is the endless team bonus. That was number 3 or 4 on the list. You tell me how much money a month you want to make, and I'll tell you what you have to do to make it. Here's the list. Look at, it's a very simple system. It's what's called a binary compensation plan. You and 2, you plus 2. You come in and join the organization, and then you find 2 people, friends, relatives, whatever, that want to work with you. One on your left, one on your right. You plus 2. And then each one of those 2 goes and gets their 2. And each one of those gets their 2. So at the first level, it's you and 2. At the next level, it's you and 4, because your 2 got their 4, 2 each. And then the next level, it's 8. So you just look at what level, what you want for a monthly income. You pick the level, and that's what you got to do. You know how many people you have, how many levels you have to have. Now that's in the ideal world. It doesn't really completely work that way, but that's in essence how it works. So look at level 5, level 6, $472 a month. Do you know that in the last, I think it's 20 or 30 years, 80% of all bankruptcies in the United States could have been solved with an extra $400 a month? Wow. How about level 8? You want a car payment or an average mortgage? Level 9, an average full-time salary. But that's not the only thing, because the other thing there is the 100% matching bonus. So you get your 2, and They get their 2, etc. Let's say you get 3, or you get 4, or 5, or 6. For every person you bring in, you get a matching bonus on their commissions, up to 100%. Wow. This is the most lucrative pay plan in the industry. So here's the 100% matching bonus. Between 25 and 100% paid weekly, unlimited, depending on what level you are in the organization. You're either silver, gold, or platinum. We'll talk about that a little bit more in a minute. At silver, you get a 25% matching bonus. At gold, you get 50%. At platinum, 100%. So what you have to do is very simple. You have to go silver. What does that mean? Do you want to take some of this, or do you want me to keep going?
Well, I could say you build only 2 teams. Your goal, your first week, is to become a silver. You have personally sponsored, one on your left, one on your right. Both of them need to be on the 75-point auto ship. And this is what it looks like. You're the big circle, and the 2 small circles on the left and the right are your left leg, your right leg. That's how you become a silver.
And you don't have to do it your first week. That's our goal. We want to bring you in and get you to silver right away. There's another way to get to silver too, but well, we'll talk about that perhaps later. But that's what it looks like. And then if you want to go for gold, you just have to have 4 silvers. So gold looks like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 personally sponsored people, each one who have brought in their 2 people. And you are a gold. And you become a silver making factory. You find someone personally sponsored, they bring in 2. You find someone else, they bring in 2. You just build your team. And you can build to unlimited levels, and you can collect all these bonuses. It's an extremely lucrative compensation plan. You have anything you want to add, Laura?
No, I like how you said that. You're building silvers. That's the easiest way. Well, I'm a visual person, so that's the easiest way for me to visualize it is you find somebody, and then they get 2 people. Then you find somebody else and they get 2 people. And before you know it, you don't even realize that you're going to another level. It's just you find somebody and you have them get 2 people. And if you keep doing that, it just makes sense. It starts to become easier.
And we don't just have them get 2 people. We help them get their 2 people. We're going to do 3-way calls. We're going to do training. We're going to do whatever it takes, right?
Absolutely. I figured we were going to cover that with the bonuses, but
We are.
I didn't want to let the cat out of the bag. But
yeah, we are.
But you're right. Yes, they're not going to do it alone because that's what we're here to help them.
So let me ask you now, what's your excuse? Why don't you want to get involved in this? Why do you want to say no? Is this one of them their pyramid thingies? Excuse number 1. Yeah, it is. It's called a network marketing company, and it's perfectly legal. Every company on the planet is a pyramid thingy. Just some companies are run more poorly than others. Yes, there's been a couple of poorly run companies. We're not one of them. Network marketing is a $288 billion business worldwide. It's big business. And there's a lot of people making a lot of money in network marketing companies. And it's legal, and it's a safe place to be. People are. I heard only people at the top make money. Okay, so then you want to be at the top. But let me tell you something. If you join with me and Laura, you're at the top. You can't get much closer to the top than we are. This company is just starting to grow its network marketing team. There are less than 1,000 distributors worldwide. You're in the top 3% of the company. You can't get much closer to the top than we are. It's not like joining Amway where there's already a distributor at every corner. I heard most people fail. No, most people don't fail. They quit. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. You got to give it 3 to 5 years. If you think you're going to get rich next month, it ain't going to happen. You'll quit. because you're coming in with false expectations. Let me set your expectations straight right here, right now, 3 to 5 years. Then you can be making big money. But you got to work at it. This is work from home. It's not play from home. If you play from home, you will not make money. I'm too busy. I have no extra time. Well, we really need to talk about that. Are you planning on spending the rest of your life being too busy? Are you telling me you don't have a few hours, between 7 and 10 hours a week, that you can devote to starting a business that you can retire with for the rest of your life? That if you can spend the next 2 or 3 years doing things that nobody else will do, you can have a lifestyle that nobody else can have? Give me a break. I don't like to sell. Great. We don't like to sell either. In fact, if you have sales experience, we have to retrain you, because sales experience doesn't work in this business. It just pushes people away. I don't have any extra money. Well, we really need to talk. If you don't have any extra money, you really need to take a look at this. Are you planning on spending the rest of your life? Are you going to retire at age 65 or be one of those greeters in Walmart? How do you want to end your life? Do you want to end it with financial security the last 20, 30 years of your life? Or do you want to be a Walmart greeter for the last 20 or 30 years? It's your choice. Everybody has extra money. If you dropped your cell phone in the toilet today, you'd go buy a new one tomorrow. If the starter motor on your car quit today, you'd replace it tomorrow. It's a question of priorities. Do you want to build a business that you can retire with for the rest of your life? Or do you want to make excuses? I don't know how to do this. Well, we know you don't know how to do it. That's what we're going to do next. We're going to help you get started. So here's what's coming. Laura, take it.
We have some really neat bonuses for you. We are going to do a boot camp. We're going to show you how to do what we already know how to do. And we're going to take your hand and we're going to walk along with you and we're going to coach you. You will get access to a secret Facebook group. Len and I will be posting in there. We'll be giving tips. We'll be doing videos. And we will be interacting, and there will be much engagement. We're also going to have a vision workshop. Now, this is something that Len created. Len, do you want to talk about this?
You know, I will, and we're going to talk about each one of these in more detail in the next 2 or 3 slides. So why don't we just run through the list here? We got the vision workshop.
The
we got the essential oil. Go ahead. Oops.
Well,
there we go.
Right?
Huh? Okay, so here's the boot camp. An 8-week boot camp covering all the topics you need to become a success in your new business. We're going to talk about things like your daily activities, recruiting online, proper use of social media, recruiting offline, how to approach family and friends without pushing them away, mindset. We're going to talk about attraction marketing. We're going to train on all of the things that you need to know in order to be successful in your new business. Anything you want to say there, Laura?
No, except for I remember when I started, I didn't have a boot camp. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but you had me. Well, once we met in May, after that, what I'm going to do is Laura and I are going to take you together through all the things that I took Laura through, and we're going to teach you how to do all the things that we know how to do, and we're going to get you going. I promise you, if you're coachable, if you take our hand, if you go with us, if you do what we tell you to do, I promise you, we can get you there. Next is the secret Facebook group. Now, we formed a secret group just for you. Go ahead, Laura.
I was ahead of the game. I was telling them before the slide was up. Yeah, so we're going to get all your questions answered in real time. You're going to have access to Len and I essentially 24/7. Ask any question, we're going to give you an answer. And you'll be able to interact with the group of similarity, sorry, I'm stuck on that word, with many other motivated entrepreneurs.
Excuse me while let me stop and edit this slide. Okay.
And you know what? And we're doing this so that you can be empowered to succeed, because we want you to succeed.
Because if you don't succeed, we don't succeed. It's that simple.
Yep.
All right, then we come to this vision workshop. It's fun. You don't have to believe me, but look at every successful person who's out there, and they will tell you the same thing. If you don't have a vision of where you want to go to, you're not going to get there. Not having a vision is like having a sailboat with no destination. It's probably going to end up on the rocks. And many people have difficulty with their vision, creating a vision of where you want to go. So if you have difficulties defining your goals, creating your vision, you need the Vision Workshop. And we're going to help you establish your goals, define your vision. We'll help you to understand your major life purpose, discover your core values, and just build belief in yourself. You know, one of the biggest things that holds people back is they don't believe that they can. And we're going to fix that. We're going to help you build belief in yourself. Now, Laura, talk about this.
All right, one of my favorite things. We just got done doing a essential oils course. There's 30 modules explaining the benefits of every organic essential oil. We tell you, we teach you how to use essential oils, how to replace your medicine cabinet with nature's cures, how to become a holistic healthcare specialist for you and your family.
Oops. Okay, so that's the essential oils course.
Yes.
So that's going to be in there. And we're going to, for those of you who went through the webinars with us, there's some cleanup going to be done. We're going to clean it up, package it, and put a bow tie around it, and make it a course. Well, it's going to be a tremendous amount of value. All right, so how much is all this going to cost? Well, how do you get started? You want to talk about this, Laura?
Sure. Well, how you get started is, these are all the things that you're going to get. This is the package. Complete Toxic Free Living is $4.99.
So this is one of the starter business packages. You get over 20 products, and depending, there are actually 2 or 3 versions of this package. Depending on the version, you get between 20 and 27 products. One of the first things people that join your team want to know is what products do you use, and you can tell them, well, I've got 20 products at home, and I use them all, and I love them, and here's what they do for me. So we get you started with an Asante Business Builder package, and that is $499, but the value is substantially higher than that. So today's value, the Asante Business Builder package, the minimum one is a $709 value, which you're going to pay $499 for, of course. It's $709 value over 20 products, and that includes a lifetime wholesale membership. So for the rest of your life, no matter what else you do, you can buy products from Asante at wholesale prices for the rest of your life. And you have a website. You will have your own e-commerce site. You have your own online store. And you can send customers to your store and have them make a purchase. And remember, if customers go to your store and they purchase, you get a 30% commission on every purchase. That commission is paid weekly on retail purchases. Then you get the boot camp, 8 weeks of intensive training with videos. So you can go back over the videos again and again and again. And we're going to hold your hand. And it's not just the 8 weeks of training and webinars. There's going to be question and answer sessions. There'll be live trainings, and etc. So we're going to hold your hand. We're going to really help you get started. Make sure that you know everything you need to know to build your business. Then the secret Facebook group with 24/7 access to me and Laura, and to get your question answered. The Vision Workshop, which sells all day on my website for $97. The Essential Oils course, when we package it up, we would sell it for $97. So the value of what you're going to get tonight is $1,299. That's the value. That's the real street value of what you're going to get. But you're not going to pay $1,299 for it. You're going to pay the $499 for the Asante Organics Business Builder package. That's all you're going to pay. One time, you own the package. You can try the products yourself. You can use them as samples to introduce them to your friends, your family, and anyone else you might want to introduce them to. So that's what it would cost you to get joined tonight, and those are all the things that you're going to get. So here's what you get. Laura, you want to take that one?
Yep, you get your own online storefront. So it would be theasante.com and then whatever name you choose. Over 20 below wholesale price products to experience and use as samples. Membership in our exclusive secret Facebook group. 24/7 access for training and get your question answered. The Vision Workshop to help you define your mission. The 8-week boot camp to discover the simplicity of the system. The 30-module Essential Oils course, all for one low price of $4.99. But you need to act fast.
Now, why do you need to act fast? Let me answer that question.
That's a great question.
This is a binary compensation plan. Remember, it's you get two. You build two legs. There aren't more than two legs. And everyone who joins after you, you earn commissions off of. That 10% override on unlimited levels, that first chart I put up. So if you don't join today, and Joe or Harry joins today, they'll be above you. They will profit from you. But if you join today, and when Joe and Harry join tomorrow, you'll profit from them. It's that simple. We have a binary compensation plan, and the sooner you act, the closer you are to the top of the plan, the more commissions you're going to make. So you earn commissions on everyone who joins after you. After you. So remember, the old belief that only the people at the top make money, well, like I said, you can't get much closer to the top than you are right now. You really can't. There's less than 1,000 distributors worldwide. You're less than 3% of what the company's going to be. This company is about to explode. The sooner you get started, the closer to the top you are. So it's that simple. Start today and build your green legacy now. And one final slide. You have an opportunity sitting in front of you right now to ride the green rocket, shift up your health and wealth to a level unimaginable before tonight. These major paradigm shifts come once or twice in a lifetime. Can you imagine if you had 25 years ago been able to sit in that dorm room at Harvard with Zuckerberg and he's forming Facebook? And what would you have said? Would you have said, oh my God, this could be awesome? Or, buddy, I better sit back and wait and see if this thing really takes off. Well, those who sit back and wait to see if it really takes off, they missed it. It took off. It was gone so fast they didn't know what happened. Or what about Amazon, or what about Starbucks, or what about any of those other things? You have a chance right now to get in front of the next major paradigm shift on Earth. The Earth is going green. It's happening one time. It's happening in front of your eyes, whether you see it yet or not. It's coming like a freight train. And you missed the last one. You didn't buy any stock in Microsoft or Apple or Google or Amazon or Starbucks or Facebook. You want to miss this one? It's your choice. It's your choice. But I can tell you this. If you get on the team with us, we're going to the top, and we're going to take you with us. Grab our hand and let's go. So get back with me, get back with Laura, or whomever invited you here tonight. Get your questions answered. If you have questions, let's get them answered. And let's rock this thing together. And let me be the first one to say, welcome aboard. We are here for you. Laura, anything to add?
Nope. Welcome to the family. Let's rock and roll this. Get moving. And I appreciate everybody for coming. And we hope you enjoyed these bonuses that we had to offer. And I can say that, back in May when I started, I don't know that I believed it. And the more and more I learn about organics and the chemicals that are in our products, I just have come to learn that it makes sense. And I don't ever want to put any of that crappy shampoo in my kids ever again, and I never will.
And you will never, ever, ever catch me putting a toothbrush in my mouth with Colgate on it again.
That's right.
Or any of those other products that are out there. And my own personal testimony is that a year ago, roughly a year ago, some of you who are on here know Bob Miller, some of you don't. Bob Miller, God rest his soul, has passed, but I was at Bob's house. I had come off of major surgery, and I was really, really struggling to come back. And I was just tired, just no energy at all. And Bob shoved the greens and the reds under my nose and said, "Here, drink this and quit complaining." And 3 days later, I was on top of the world again. I mean, just the stuff just worked. In 2 or 3 days, I had my energy back, and I became an absolute believer. I went, "Oh my God, what is this stuff? I can't live without it." And I don't. I have the greens and reds every day. I've fully alkalized. If you don't know what that means, it's all right. We can talk about that some other time, but I'm fully alkalized now. I just simply don't get sick. I read on the internet all the time about all the people that are getting sick. They have a cold, they have the flu, they have this, they have that. I want to just take them and shake them and say, look, we can fix this. You don't have to have the flu. You don't have to have a cold. You don't have to be sick. And then I see the people that are being diagnosed with cancer, and I want to cry, because I know that we can fix that. We have it within our power, our capability to solve these problems for people. We really do. It's your choice. Anybody have any questions? The chat's open. Question box. Okay, Deborah, you're okay. Is there a payment plan? Okay. Unfortunately, no, there is no payment plan. But we can talk to you later. Al, please contact the line and we'll answer your questions. Al, okay. Yeah, Al, welcome aboard. Who are you? Well, I hope you know what company it is now. Okay. Yep,
and I guess we should mention, if you're already on our team, well, we'll talk about this in the team meeting on Monday, how this affects our team.
Yeah. Well, people that are already on our team are in, right? I mean, that's just the way it is.
Right.
You're on our team. Yeah. You're in.
And they can get all the bonuses once they're on the $75 auto ship.
Yeah. Got to be on the auto. Yeah. All right. All right. Well, let me thank everybody for coming. I really, really, really appreciate you, Pam, Robert, Carol. Carol, hi. You made it on. Cynthia, Janet, Bill, Deborah, Sue, Chris, Dale, Al. I guess Marta didn't make it.
She was over watching it on YouTube.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. All right. So Marta, thanks for coming.
I don't know. We're going to have to look at your computer, Marta. I have no idea why you should have had a problem with that. But if anybody has any other questions, just get back to me and Laura. We'll take care of you. And welcome aboard.
Yep. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night. We'll see you soon.
Going once, going twice. Bye for now.